Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great, and welcome to this new video on Fetch.Ai. Had to make a video on that. It's a bit late actually, because Fetch has been on my radar since basically it got this bullish breakout right here. And no, I did not enter a position. I'm not sure why. I should have. I 100% should have. Because, I mean, when it got this bullish breakout, basically all of the criteria for my strategy, or at least one of my strategies, were met. But I think I was just, I don't know, there were so many opportunities that I missed it. Doesn't matter. We'll talk about what's next for Fetch. Can it actually rally up higher towards 31 cents, which is the next price target? Or has it found its match with this trend line right here, which is a very weird trend line? And is it going to drop from here? All right, we'll talk about that. First of all, I do want to tell you some major information, or at least something I think that's very useful for you and valuable. I hope so, at least. And that is something I have observed. All right, we've obviously seen a lot of bullish momentum from Bitcoin in the last couple of days. You could even call this a bit of a bull run. All right, this is really a sustained bull run. And then usually what you tend to see when Bitcoin gets a bull run is that usually Ethereum follows, and then the bigger altcoins follow, like Matic, Solana, Cardano, and then after that it becomes a little bit of a weird territory. And it seems like right now it's actually narratives that rally afterwards. All right, so the next time Bitcoin gets a bull run, look at those narratives. Like AI, so Fetch.Ai, or Ajax was also an AI narrative. Or Conflux, which was in the China narrative, also became very bullish. All right, so that's a phenomenon I observed. I think that's valuable for you too. So think about it. All right, but now let's take a look at Fetch.Ai. So first of all, purely technically, it's still very bullish. Like it's holding the 0.236 FIB right here. It has even broken above 27.5 cents, which is a bit of a psychological resistance level. So technically, Fetch.Ai is still very strong. All right, and I would say like there's resistance definitely around 29 cents with the trend line, and it's just a normal resistance level, as you can see right here. But whether Fetch is going to be able to rally up higher, I think depends largely on Bitcoin. All right, which I never like to say, but it does. All right, because right now what you can see, if we're able to see that, hopefully. First of all, the 30-day correlation with Bitcoin is 77%. That's quite high. And then the 7-day correlation with Bitcoin is 96%. That means that there's a huge correlation. So Fetch will just follow Bitcoin. And Bitcoin is struggling a little bit. Like it's struggling with 34,000. So, I mean, to be honest, if I would have to give you my most likely scenario, given the fact that the momentum for Fetch is still growing, like the volume and the open interest is still growing, I would say the most likely scenario is that it will continue up to 30 and 31 cents, which is the next price target. And then from there, if from there it's able to hold 28.5 cents as support, it will rally up higher as well. All right, it could rally all the way up to 33 and 33.5 cents. All right, so a lot is still possible for Fetch.Ai, and given the current circumstances, I have to tell you that that's the most likely scenario. Now, I'm not going to take a trade on it, but it's just like objectively, it is the most likely scenario. Now, I must warn you though that Fetch.Ai has found resistance. And because of the correlation with Bitcoin, if Bitcoin for some reason today breaks down below its local support at 33,500, it's going to dump a little bit probably, and Fetch will follow. All right, so even though this is the most likely scenario, it doesn't mean that it's the only scenario. All right, and if Bitcoin starts dumping, Fetch will probably drop down towards 25 cents, and if it does not find any strong support from there, it could even drop down all the way to 24 and 23.5 cents. So be careful, all right? Fetch is about to be volatile. It has been volatile. It will continue to be volatile. Most likely scenario in my eyes is that it will continue to be, bullish in a volatile way, but it's difficult to predict. All right, so those are my thoughts. That's my analysis. If you do have any questions, let me know. Lastly, I also have my own premium trading group in which I share all of my trades. You gain access to an amazing community full of traders and my trading guide. So if you are interested in becoming a better and profitable trader while also making some profits in that process, consider joining. Links will be down in the description. But for now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.